One of the purpose of the church is not to go and dance. The purpose of the church must be analyzed, must be defined, must be emphasized on. Because when you go to Nigeria church, Africa church these days, you will notice that the purpose of church is not known. And when the purpose is not known, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. That is the only way they abused it. As you can see, the purpose of church, the purpose of the church is not known in Nigeria. So many churches in Nigeria, they abused the real purpose of the church. One, the church is a school, not a club. It's not a place whereby you hang out. You come and show your mode of dressing. You come and show up. The church is not just for singing per se. It is a training ground. That is one. Is a training ground. For example, instead of just praying for a better economic in Nigeria, the church should train members to be the best ethical banker and honest traders in the society. That is what the church should be doing. And secondly, the purpose of the church is for empowerment. Empowerment for service. Not so a service of miracle house, program, battle house. No. Health program, health services for empowerment. That's supposed to be the purpose of the church. Believers should be empowered to do the work outside the building. Not inside the church, outside the church, outside in the society, in the villages, in the communities, in the nation. The believers should be trained, should be empowered. Let's take, for example, in Nigeria, a Christian mechanic, a Christian worker shouldn't just be good at prayer per se. They should be the most skilled and honest mechanic in this nation, in the state, in the community. For the fact that they opened their mouth to claim that they are believers. They should be the most skillful people, best and honest people you can place your hands on in that Nigeria. If the church actually know her purpose. And theory, the releases factor. The church must release people into the society after being trained. People are not supposed to be bullied, dehumanized, scrutinized, and be enslaved inside the church. Let's take, for example, in Nigeria. We spend too much time inside the church building. And that time we spend too much inside the building is the life that God gave each and every one of us to use for we to spend that time for saving lives, rendering our services to our society, to save our society, to deliver our society, but we're spending it right inside the building due to some selfish personal interest, the selfishness of some religious leaders. On weekdays, when we should be out to feast our communities, while remaining spending the time God gave to us inside the church. Why? Why? Can somebody explain why spending too much time in church and lesser time for people? We don't have time for our society. We don't spend time to rendering our services to our communities. No, we are running to religious gathering, running to church. So all these things that is befalling the church, they all have to do with the errors that is already in the church, the foundation of the church, the system, the brand, the quality of church we presented to God. Because it's only when the purpose of something is not known, it's being abused by anybody. It's being abused by anybody. There's a dialect in my dialect say no man no nyakma atiokma san no man goya echo. That is what is befalling the people, and the people are not still thinking in the society. They still run to that place. They are not calling themselves to order to make that church location a training ground to empower people in order to face problems for the society. 4, the purpose of the church is to target spheres of the society, targeting spheres of the society by influencing the society. Influence is meant for the school, market spheres, the school spheres, even the government offices spheres. The government, that is the purpose of the church, to influence every spheres in the society. Not being indifferent between the church and the society, categorizing the society, the market spheres, the school spheres, the government politics as a worldliness. That is you are abusing the right, the main responsibility. You are abusing your responsibility God has entrusted in your hands to fix. For example, a Christian teacher in a public school is the church. It's supposed to be the church in that classroom. It shouldn't be waiting for a building, a location, or that location, taking the light to darkness. That is the meaning of that's supposed to be, that is the believer. A believer is supposed to be the light. Say we are the light of the world. For the fact that you are a believer, you are supposed to take the light to the classroom, so that there will not be abuses going on in the classroom. For the fact that you are a school teacher, your light shine to the students. For the fact that you are a believer, the children see God. They are no need. They cannot use their physical eye to see God. For the fact that they are seeing you, they have no reason to be not seeing it that there's no God. Because you are there, demonstrating the nature of God. Through you, they are seeing the love of God. Through you, they are seeing the compassion of God. Through you, that is what's supposed to be all about church. Not to go and be looking for a building. Manipulating people for miracle water, miracle this, miracle sponge. So the purpose of the church is by bringing light to the darkness. That is my point. Your job is to bring light. To bring light Light means solution to every corner, to every spheres. Bring solutions. No, not what we are seeing now. The church have no solutions. They are stage managing things for the society, manipulating people, telling them that they have solution revival. No solution. The nation is bleeding, our society is bleeding, our community is bleeding, and no solution. Hospital are not they are not equipped, they are not skillful enough. Many people are not, many Christians, they are not trained. Let us follow for more.
Nigerians, so this morning, around 1 a.m. in the morning, today's date is the 25th of April, 2026. This morning, 1 a.m., terrorists, aka bandits, they enter Kawari community. This community is under Kauran Namuda local government area of Zamfara state. These guys came around 1 a.m. Nigerians, you know the story. If they hide them, the English Alhaji go they bring them out. I did very active. The federal government of bandits media will not tell you this, but like I always tell you guys, I got your back. Don't get it twisted. I got your back. So these guys enter around 1 a.m. They open fire. These bandits were more than 30. Guys, more than 30. You see the way I just given at the whole update. So go do verification. Come back and tell me that is not true. More than 30. They unalive 7 persons were unalive from this raid last night, from this attack last night. Then 4 other persons were injured, and a large number of cattle were rustled away. This one happened today. And again, remember I told you of the Goza thing where 19 persons were unalived on the 23rd of that's day before yesterday, on the 23rd of April 2026. But report reaching me today is that the number of dead bodies recovered has now risen to 30. Guys, 30 people were unalive in Goza. Goza is in Borno State. Borno Maiduguri, Goza.